When it comes to providing a secure environment for your employees, for your customers and for your visitors, good communication is a key element. You need to be able to listen and to speak to people in order to provide the necessary level of security on your premises. Whether it is a person in distress or a person that needs information, it should be able that the person just simply places a call and gets the information required. It is also equally important to have a good communication system to protect the valuable assets of your premises. My name is Pieter Vriend, I work with Stentofon in Norway, and today I will introduce you a little bit to the products and the solutions we can offer for the building security segment. When you're looking into building security, whether you need a very basic system or a very advanced system with high levels of integration, you cannot afford to leave out audio. When you add IP intercom and IP speakers to your building, it becomes interactive. Security guards are watching their CCTV screens and they see what's going on, but now they're also able to hear what's going on and to listen. And they of course are also able to talk back. When a person needs information, push a button and the information will be provided. Or when there's an emergency situation, the guards can simply aid the people by providing them the information they need to safely and orderly leave the premises. But there's also people that aren't supposed to be on the premises, burglars. Well, now the security guards, they can see what's going on and they can warn the people. They can tell them that they have been spotted, they can tell them the police is on the way and that they have to stay put because there's no point continuing whatever it is that they were trying to do. So absolutely important is that you have a good communication system that allows the guards to address emergency situations wherever it's needed, regardless of the distance. A Stentofon IP intercom system welcomes people, it helps people, it guides people, but it also warns people. And that's the key element. Now you have to choose which communication system you're going to use for your building. When choosing your communication system, you have to look for some very important elements, some very important qualities. The robustness of the products you're using. How well will these stations perform outside, and how well will they perform 20 years from now? How reliable is the system? How easy is it to set up a call? How quickly is it done to set up a call to the control room, for example? But most importantly, how easy is it to integrate my security system with my communication platform? A good communication system should seamlessly integrate with CCTV, access control, fire alarm, and all the other elements of a building security system. And Alphacom is the way to go. A good intercom system from Alphacom will make it a seamless, one total integrated platform. Now you might think, I have an IP intercom system. I'm using an IPBX from Avaya or Cisco. Well, that's great. And we certainly don't want you to throw away that system, because that is IP telephony. What Stentofon provides is an IP security communication platform, which is slightly different. We think about emergency communication, we think about communication points that are always available, always in line, and most importantly, that you don't have a dialing tone when you're placing a call. So, knowing this, you have your IPBX platform that supports the well-known SIP protocol, and Alphacom, the Alphacom XC1 server, also supports SIP. This means that you can have your security communication system on the one hand, you can have your IPBX on the other hand, and both can be linked up through SIP technology. This means that your IP telephone system is also now a part of your whole building security system, meaning that Alphacom takes care of bringing all the communication together onto one platform, integrates it with the rest of the building security platform, and your IPBX, well, that can be used for answering calls from emergency points, or it can be used to make emergency calls or to place emergency calls even onto a PA system. Now let's take a closer look at what products we can offer for a building security system. First of all, let's start with a product like this. This is perfect for entrances at offices and large buildings. Why? Well, the design of course is very nice. It's a timeless design, but the station is also very robust. It can deal with bad weather. The speaker inside is fantastic and the amplifier is even better. It's a 10-watt amplifier. And what's also very nice here is that we have scroll buttons. So you can have several extension numbers. You choose the one you wish to dial, you push the call button, and your call is up and running. This is great for people visiting an office and they want to register themselves, or maybe they want to register with a specific department so that they can talk to the people directly they wish to talk to. Another product we offer is this one. This is a TCIS2 station. It's our famous turbine range. This is what we are absolute best at. This is a highly vandal resistant station with a thick stainless steel plate in front and a very clear red button that clearly indicates that this is a product for emergency communication. Whenever somebody is in distress or needs help, push the button, you go straight to the control room and they will help you with everything you need. Another important feature, something we are also very proud of, is lift intercom. To make it as easy as possible for people to use our product, we have designed this little plastic box. It has DIN rail mounting capabilities, so you can just plug it into a DIN rail. You can hide it inside the panel of the elevator, but it offers all the features and all the technologies of a turbine station. Here are the connectors for external inputs, here are the connectors for the power, and on the side you can connect microphone and speaker. You can hide the stentophone inside the elevator, but you know that in the elevator now you have highly advanced IP intercom, probably better than whatever your elevator comes with normally. At the reception desk you might see a product like this. This is our IP Desk Master. It has a nice display, has a handset, and it has a master keypad so you can dial different extensions. This is perfect for the receptionist. She can receive her calls on this from anywhere in the building. She can redirect the calls, and the audio quality on this is just as great as on the other products. But, as I explained earlier, maybe you're using an IPBX telephone system. Well, you can use your Cisco telephone to do this work as well. There's no problem doing that. Now, many buildings don't usually have a PA system. Maybe they don't require it. But we do often get requests for a product like this. This is an IP speaker. We are very proud of this design because the only cable you need on this product is this one. It's a simple Ethernet IP cable, and the speaker gets the power and the signal all from the PoE switch. The speaker is very powerful. It's the same 10 watt Class D amplifier we have in all our other turbine stations. It goes very loud and it's perfect for buildings where you need some PA speakers but you don't need a whole PA system. But now let's take the next step. Let's say that you do have a PA system, a very large PA system, and you want to integrate it with stentophone. Well, then there's two methods. If it's a very modern PA system, it might support SIP technology, and then you just set up a SIP trunk between our Alphacom XC1 platform and the PA system, and you're good to go. IP technology, very easy. SIP trunking, very easy. One integrated solution. But maybe you have a little bit more conventional PA system, an analog system. Then what do you use? Well, then we have designed this product. It's called the IP Aereo. We're very proud of this product because this makes an IP interface between our Alphacom XC platform and basically any analog PA system. If you look at the back, you have two XLR outputs for connecting it straight to PA amplifiers, but there's also a wide range of extra triggers and relays to customize the product exactly the way you want it to use. So this allows you to connect an analog PA system to our IP intercom platform, and then you can use stentophone stations or you can use IPBX telephones to make calls directly onto your PA system. But this box can do more. Very large building sites, usually large premises, also use radio. UHF, VHF, in some cases maybe even a Tetra system, and even Motorola Moto Turbo system can be connected to this. Depending on the product you're using, there's different levels of integration, but usually you should be able to add groups of radio devices interconnected with the Alphacom intercom platform. And in some cases you can even address individual radio handsets directly from an Alphacom system. This is quite unique and we are very proud of this, and this little box makes it possible. Then you go to the control room. If you have a very large building, you will probably have a control room where the guards are watching the CCTV screens, following everything that's going on, and they have their stentophone stations standby to answer the calls from emergency stations or points or whatever. Then we have to resort to a product like this one. This is a control room master station, and this is the 5th edition of it. This station is made for control rooms. You can have 2 of these slabs, and in total you can have 100 buttons you can configure to do exactly what you want it to do. It's not just made for making a call to another station, but you can program it to open a door, to activate a camera, to play a message from the PA system, to start a fire alarm, to do whatever you want it to do. And each button has 2 LEDs to indicate the status of whatever feature is connected to that button. For example, if a door is left open, and this button would be the button to open that door, it will also tell you if the door is not closed properly, so you know that. Or if something is going on in the fire alarm system, it can indicate that something is going on, and then you just push the button and you'll automatically play a message throughout the entire premises that there's a fire alarm. This is the control room station to look for. A gooseneck for better communication, and a handset in case you need to have a more private conversation with somebody. And then finally, you might have a very large building, but you might have several large buildings. And those buildings could be spread all over the world. Well, Alphacom has native IP technology inside the server. This means that we can relatively easy set up a worldwide network of Alphacom systems. You connect them over internet, over VPN, sometimes even a dedicated coax line, and you can make one large network of IP intercom systems spread all over the world, so that you can always guarantee when somebody's in distress and pushes that button that somebody will answer it and somebody knows that you're in problems and can help you. When you're working on a new building, most likely the consultant will make sure that everything you need for an IP communication system is specified, being PoE switches, a LAN network, the works. But sometimes you're not working on a new project. Sometimes you're working on a refurbishment or an upgrade of an old system or an old building. And sometimes the budget is just not big enough to install a brand new LAN network, because those things can be very expensive. And then you have a challenge. You want to use modern IP communication equipment such as ours, but the network is not there. The infrastructure is not available. Our customers have challenged us with that for many years. And I'm very happy to say that we have found a solution. We have developed something called Flowwire. Flowwire is actually a very simple product, but it works miracles. You use a single pair cable, you connect it on the input, and you make a loop to another Flowwire box, which is connected to the Ethernet switch. And on the other end of the box, it gives you IP and PoE. This is how simple it is. And most importantly, and this is what we are very proud of, Flowwire is not a point-to-point technology, meaning that you don't have one point at the switch and another point at the IP camera or an IP station. No, you have one point at the switch, you make a bus to one box, you connect your IP device, and then from this box you connect the next Flowwire box and the next Flowwire box, and you can do maybe 6, 7, 8 Flowwire boxes up to a length of 1 kilometer. This means that in your building, where you need to use the existing old cables, you can have modern IP technology using the existing cable network. Just imagine how many costs you can save by using this technology compared to installing a brand new LAN network. This was my introduction to all the products we can offer you for a building security system. I hope you've learned something, and I really hope that you think of Stentophone on the next project you'll be working on. Stentophone has been doing this for many years, decades even. We are very proud of the work we do, and Stentophone is the brand that security professionals depend on when they're thinking for a high-end communication system for building security platforms. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.